The Indianapolis Fraternal Order of Police is asking for state police to help stop the increased violence in Marion County.
Today, the FOP president issued that demand, calling out specific state officials to help with the record levels of violence. Fox 59's Russ McQuaid has more on the meeting between state leaders.
After talking to reporters, FOP boss Rick Snyder was due here at the State House to sit down with the House Speaker and the President Pro Tem of the Senate to ask them for state help. With nearly 700 shootings, 145 stabbings, and 160 homicides so far this year, the FOP says it is fed up with the approach taken to curbing crime by Mayor Joe Hogsett and local leaders. Snyder is calling for reviews of Marion County's pretrial and post-conviction release and monitoring of people charged and convicted of crimes. The multi-million-dollar annual contract with a provider company that has Marion County leading the nation in GPS monitoring of released defendants and offenders. And the FOP also wants a meeting with county judges. Snyder also wants the state Supreme Court, the Attorney General, and even the governor to take immediate, if not emergency action, to examine crime in Indianapolis and provide solutions.
We are coming to the point, and we want the governor to understand and be on standby. We may very well be calling upon him to send emergency resources to this city.
Former IPD Deputy Chief and current state senator Republican Jack Sandlin says it may be time to consider inviting Indiana state troopers to start patrolling the streets of Indianapolis.
I don't think that should be off the table. It would be my intention when I get a meeting with the state police superintendent to discuss that with him.
State Representative Ed Delaney of Indianapolis says it's not the state's job to protect city neighborhoods or review local courts.
The state legislature does not monitor and regulate the Indianapolis Police Department or any other police department. The Attorney General similarly does not do that, and I would question his ability to do that. If the mayor thinks he needs assistance from the governor, he knows the phone number.
Mayor Joe Hogsett's office offered this response to Snyder's request, quote, "The city continues to work with partners across the criminal justice system locally and beyond. The mayor will present a proposed fiscal package centered around public safety to the City County Council on August 9th. In downtown Indianapolis, Russ McQuaid, Fox 59 News.